Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. As you can hear, we've got some quite unusual music on today's show. This is by a guy called Lou Kelly. Apparently he's a mostly mentally stable baritone bastard creating distracting background music. Well, sounds pretty different. This is kind of like that Mr. Bungley stuff. It's got a kind of cabaret feel to it and all of that. It's quite unusual. It's very cool though. It's got a good vibe to it. We're going to check out 2 tracks today. This guy made an exclusive submission. Very appreciative of that. But the track's only 2 minutes long. And well, I like to kind of fill these videos out when people are paying for it. So I got another track of his as well to check out. But the one he sent in was Juji Juboo. As I say, it's by Lou Kelly, so let's check it out. Now, it's got some animation to it, and I think these are pretty risque animations. So we'll see how that goes as well. Very cool. Now, I guess this is a one-man band, Lou Kelly. And if it is a one-man band, very, very cool, because there's a lot going on in this music. A lot of different instrument usage. Interesting, kind of, I say riffage, but it's not really riffage, kind of melodies and the way that the time signature's used and all those pauses and stops and breaks in the music. Aside from all the different vocal stuff that's going on, there's tons going on in the music. Horns, trumpets, saxophone, keyboards, piano, great drumming in there as well. Really cool jazzy drumming. So yeah, and all the mix sounded great. All the instruments sounded great in the mix as well. So aside from the great vocal as well, with loads going on and all different interesting sounds and stuff like that, which is cool. The music's really very interesting as well, and a lot going on. Very well composed, and all those different instruments, which was a lot of different instruments, all came together nicely in the mix to give it that vibe that this music's got. As I say, it reminds me a kind of like theatrical, kind of cabaret stage music. It's that kind of vibe. But very well made, very, very good quality. Now we're going to check out another track, because this one's only 1:35 as well. He obviously makes quite short tracks, and I thought, well, if someone's going to make an exclusive submission, I want to give them some kind of quality for what they're paying for. So we'll check out as much as we can. This is another track he did. This one came out in 2019. This one's Junk City. So let's check this one out as well. Great animations as well. Really enjoyed that. I like the horns in it as well. I don't think horns are used enough nowadays. Does a lot with his voice as well. So as I say, aside from all the stuff he does with his voice, there's a ton going on in the music as well with this one. Now, I'm not too sure what you'd say about this music in terms of how you'd listen to it, when you'd listen to it, and all of that, because it's not really dancing music, it's not headbanging music either. And because it's got quite a kind of stuttered, lots of breaks and pauses and kind of unique bits within the song. It's not verse, chorus type stuff. I think this is the kind of music that you'd put on because you want to sit down and really just listen to this music. He calls it distracting background music. And background music obviously is not really meant to be that distracting. But yeah, I don't know if you could just listen to this as background music or just kind of crack it on in the middle of a playlist between some other tracks because it's so unique. I think you've got to be in the mood to want to listen to this stuff. So yeah, it's cool. It's kind of really so unique. And it's got such a unique vibe going on compared to really all different types of music. This is one of those ones that you put on because you want to listen to it. It's not just going to be listened to it in passing, I don't think. But I'm sure there's people who are really into this kind of music as well. Maybe they just listen to this all the time. So I enjoyed it very much. I enjoy listening to music that's out the ordinary. You know that if you watch this channel. I like to be caught off guard, and this music's certainly out the ordinary. But again, it's got those kind of things that you do recognise. As I say, it reminds me of theatre music. It reminds me of stage music. It's that kind of vibe, in my opinion. That's how it comes across. With the big band behind you, all those instruments behind you. I've seen what's his name, Mr. Bungle and all of that doing that kind of stuff, where he's got a big band behind him with all those violins and horns and all the different stuff, and it's kind of almost like croonering and stuff, So I enjoyed it very much. Very, very cool. Nice to have something different on the channel for an exclusive vid. That's really what they're there for, to do something a bit different, a bit out of the ordinary, a one-off. So yeah, enjoyed it very much. Hope you did too. What have we got? We got some heavy metal coming up later on as well, some kind of chunky metal bands. So if you haven't enjoyed this one too much, maybe you'll enjoy that one. Hopefully you've enjoyed them both. We'll see you around, guys. Bye.